Pipelines contract, OPC throws weight beyond mayor of URHOBOLAND, calls on BUHARI TINUBU to fulfill promises. Ààrẹ Prince Oshibote, the leader of Oodua People's Congress, has called on President Muhammadu Buhari to, as a matter of urgency, address the issues surrounding the controversial pipeline surveillance contract award of OML 30 and 34. The award, according to Prince Oshibote, was allegedly awarded to the Deputy Senate President, Senator Fulfil Agege, by proxy through his younger brother and CEO of Zain Energy, Jimmy Agege. Prince Oshibote argues that the controversial contract ought to have been awarded the ex-militants of Urhobo and Isoko lands, who he said have the right of first refusal, being the one who made the contract possible in the first place. Without militancy, Prince Oshibote holds that there wouldn't have been need for the surveillance of oil pipelines, and on this note, he called on the federal government to, as a matter of fact, withdraw the contract and award same to the former warriors led by Akpodoro. According to the OPC leader, Akpodoro deserves the pantheon of All Progressive Congress, having served as a gadfly to the party's interests in the southern region of the country since 2015. He recalled how the mayor of URHOBOLAND, through his coalition, stood his ground to declare support for the then General Buhari in the creeks of the Niger Delta, even when it was a suicidal action at the time. He maintained further that to whom much is given, much is expected, on the strength of which Akpodoro's coalition should be awarded the contract, having defeated the then rampaging Niger Delta Avengers, NDA, which he described as a criminal group that intended to overrun the Nigerian state by crippling the economy. He stated further that it was based on the then prevailing circumstance that the federal government, led by former Army Chief of General Buhari, promised Akpodoro and his group the surveillance contract if he supports their war against the Avengers. We recall that today's mayor of URHOBOLAND did not only support, but he dipped himself and teaming supporters into the war against the economic saboteurs within a record time, and war was won, adding to the architect of the fragile peace in the region till date. The OPC scribe noted that while Akpodoro waged that war, on one part of the divide were the today's beneficiaries of the contract, who he said were the actual Avengers, and on the second divide, Oshibote said, were the ones on the fence who claimed the neurality are today in the Senate, and also the contractor who was awarded contracts by the same NPDC and NNPCL, who were the victims of the actions of the Avengers, while the man who fought the Avengers is today being neglected and ignored. Ironically, Prince Oshibote said, "Isn't Nigeria a funny setting? That the man who helped you to fight armed men at night in your house later became your enemy, which the night invaders of your house now own the keys to your house and even chased the man who saved you from being killed out of the house." President Buhari has always been playing saints. This is where and when to act on it. He should call the NNPCL, GCEO, Mele Cree, and NDPC MD Ali Zara immediately to order and make corrections effectively. Senator Agege, we know, is a lawmaker. How come he became a contractor, dealer, and wheeler in contract? Why would he ambush what's supposed to come to his people? Why would he hijack the security contract and give same to his younger brother? This is injustice of the highest order. The Senate President Ahmad Lawan should caution his colleague and let peace reign. We also call on President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu to equally look into this matter and make adjustments immediately. We know the enormous resources that the mayor of URHOBOLAND would have plowed into all this, and we need a government to immediately nip troubles in the mud. They have been firing warning shots on the pipelines, and we are also aware that Zain Energy have been trying to cover up the damages done to the pipelines in recent times. It goes to show that Zain Energy doesn't have all it takes to secure the pipelines, thereby defeating the need for security of the pipelines.